I was going for a hike to clear my mind. I was having anxiety attacks for some reason, and usually when they happen, I always go for a hike. But unfortunately, my anxiety attacks happened during the night while I was trying to sleep. I remember waking up, just couldn't comprehend what was going on. I couldn't control my breathing. So I decided to get up and get some fresh air and go for a hike. The place that I hiked at was a really nice wildlife preserve park. It had beautiful trees and plants. I like walking there because it really eases my anxiety. This time, it was a late night hike. As I was hiking, I noticed I heard some extra footsteps behind me. I turned around and I didn't see anyone. I chugged it off as maybe just me being paranoid and maybe it was a part of my anxiety. I kept walking, and as I kept walking, I heard someone running towards me. I turned around once again, and again, I didn't see anyone. My fear started to get the best of me, and my anxiety started to creep back up. My heart was pounding, and I looked around, feeling paranoid. I began to bust out in a cold sweat. I was thinking, there's no way someone was following me. I started to take off my headphones, and I started to be more vigilant as I was walking. I kept walking, but I'm not gonna lie, the mood changed. I was feeling good and feeling like I was on cloud nine, and I felt like all the stress that I endured during the day was just melting off of me. But now, after this strange encounter, I felt all that coming back onto me, plus the anxiety of someone following me. I walked slowly, and as I was walking, someone jumped out right in front of me. And what I saw really just confused me and freaked me out. All the hairs on my body stood up. Even what I'm about to say, I still couldn't believe what I just witnessed. And as I'm telling you this, and what I'm about to explain, some of you are not going to even believe me. But this did happen, whether you believe me or not. Standing right in front of me was a man dressed up as a clown, and he pointed a gun to me. He didn't say anything to me. He just laughed. That typical clown laugh. I almost was about to shit on myself as I looked at this clown. It just seemed so abnormal, so strange, just so random that a clown would be in the wooded area. I don't know what his intentions were. I quickly walked it back slowly. The clown walked it forward towards me. Eventually, I was able to run so fast the clown couldn't even keep up. I remember hearing footsteps, but I ran so fast and my adrenaline was kicking in, I didn't have time to turn back. Once I got closer to my house, I turned around and I didn't see that clown. When I got back home, I called 911 and the officer came to my house. I explained to him about what happened and the officer took down my statements. There was not really much he can do because I didn't have a picture. It was really just my word. But the officer told me that he'll keep in touch. The officer never called me back, so I don't know whether they caught the guy or not. But if he's still lurking around in those wooded areas, I'm not gonna be hiking there. There was no telling what was gonna happen had I not been aware. I think that this clown was gonna have me killed. I'm just glad that I was able to escape.